hungry for knowledge and you want to know what's going on in the old town. I hope that I have enough battery and memory, but I don't have the time to watch this because I have to watch my bike now. It's a 50cc adventure in Old Nessebar. We are shooting from Travel GTU, which is our YouTube channel. You can always like us or subscribe to our channel. I'm sure you would not be sorry in any circumstances, because anytime that we shoot something, it's usually something that is interesting and it shows you something that you might never see in any other place. We're getting away from the tourist part. Look at these small restaurants. They seem to be quite shiny, but actually most of them are orientated to the local audience, which means that most of the people who come here are local and not tourists. That's why we call it a non-touristic place. Okay, this guy knows us from before because he's a so-called caller. He calls the people from the streets and asks them to join him into his restaurant. The menus are not exactly very fine and very delicate, but still I think that there are a lot of things that you can see in Nessebar. The food is not the best side of this town. Okay, maybe we should turn here. Alright. Now we're going through the small streets of Nessebar. Maybe I will just get back a little bit. Okay, I will just go back for a while. I'm gonna put the camera in my other hand. It's not a big deal. Okay, this here is the official church of Nessebar, which was built by the local people. Yeah, they were carrying the stones by themselves for several years. Okay, the restaurants I already told you, they were carrying the stones by themselves because they were so great that they wouldn't like to pay to anybody. Most of the population here in Nessebar is actually there are a lot of old Greeks. It used to be under Greek rule for many years, and as you can see, it's almost look like the places in Greece. Okay, shall we go here or shall we stop somewhere? Okay, probably we can just see from here. This here was the residence of the local bishop. And now we can move on. Oh, look at this cute dog. Yeah. Nice and cute dog. We really love dogs. So the small streets of Nessebar are full of people at this time of the day. And it's the middle of September almost. Okay, well, we're passing through many churches, and to be honest, I feel like a diver here. When I come to this town, I feel like I'm diving into the history. I'm diving into several thousands of years of history. Although it's in the heritage of UNESCO, there are some cars that are allowed to enter the town, but most of them are actually the local people who run these places or who are the owners. And this one is a church also. It's quite new one, but it's made into an old style. We are slowly approaching the church Jesus Christ Pantocrator, which is the oldest and the most interesting and unique church within this town. Few weeks ago, a few days actually ago, there was the honey festival here. It was absolutely delicious. I myself bought honey. I'm gonna show you later on when I get home. This restaurant on our left side is very famous. it's not only famous now. Okay, sorry, it's closed now, but it's okay. I'm gonna stop for a while and I'm gonna shoot very short video. So this is Jesus Christ Pantocrator Church. All right. So now, just for those who are curious, I'm gonna show you something that probably you might not have noticed when you came here last time, or if you haven't been here, would be interesting to know. First of all, I'm gonna introduce you to the church itself, and I'm gonna shoot the sign so that you could read it. I'm gonna shoot in English. Oh, actually nothing of this tells me anything, because I'm not very good at terminology about the ancient churches and stuff like that. I'm gonna shoot something else, and I hope that you would see it. Okay, so this one dates back to the, it's not German of course, and it's not Nazi. Just before the Christianity in Bulgaria, there were three main gods, and one of them was Tengri, which was very similar to Amon-Ra. So these signs come actually from the ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. And nowadays we can have a look at this church and see the swastika, but it's turned on the other way around, which was a symbol of the sun. Okay, let me just go away because somebody's shooting a photo here and I don't want to mess. The interesting thing about this church is also another thing, that there is a metal net on the windows which stops the pigeons and the sparrows from entering the church. The church usually in autumn and winter is a favorite place for many birds to make nests inside, because it's warm, it's air conditioned, and the birds like it very much. Nowadays it's not possible anymore, and at this particular time there is an exhibition of the national, actually not the national, the National History Museum or the Local History Museum. No, I'm sorry, the Local History Museum. Okay, so now I'm gonna go again. And as I said, this restaurant is very good and the prices are very decent here. But don't worry, it will open next year in May. Okay, so I'm getting back on my bike or scooter or whatever you call it, and heading back to the new town of Nessebar, where we will end our journey. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell that it's quite often. Okay, it's quite often here that we have a lot of post offices and exchange bureaus, and as well as the ATMs. It's all connected. It's all connected with the trade. You can see the latest models of Nike, Christian Dior, Michael Kors, and many more.